Goals is to get 80% on quiz, tests, and exams.
Class goals in biology is to always rock out every single test and to learn as much as we can about biology in our freshman year.
Mr. McCabe wants us to get an 80% so bad that he has this logic chain on the wall about the whole 80% thing. So it goes 80% leads to better choices, a better life, a better society, a better earth, and then a better you.
But like in relation to like our personal lives, I think one of the more important goals is that taking this information that we're learning from like our biology class and applying it to our own lives. I mean, because after all, what's the point of learning something and if you're not going to apply it, if you're not going to use it, if you're not going to use it as a tool?
The videos we get to watch, I think they're really, like, I don't know, because they're very educational and they're fun at the same time, and I have a great time learning it, and I just love the videos.
I enjoy most are the labs, because it's more hands-on learning, which is really more easier for me, and it gives me a better understanding of what we're dealing with, and it helps me a lot better on the test.
The pair shares, because if you need help, they always help you, your partner, and I also like the labs too.
Taught us logic to use in everyday life and in lots of situations.
I like those poster conversations. They give me ideas that I could actually read everyone that says, because some people are kind of shy and don't talk, and then when I read it, it makes sense and I kind of connect with it, so it's easier for me.
When I don't get something in class, I'm free to ask questions, and believe me, I tend to ask a few, maybe a bit too much questions sometimes, or questions that everyone else can answer but I can't. For example, we were learning about DNA replication and I didn't get it at all, completely. And he took the time, he just jumped right on it. He made an example out of nothing. He just used his jacket and he's explaining how DNA is opening and how the free nucleotides are going into the DNA and making new complementary strands. It's oh, I finally get it.
Biology has helped me become a better student by helping others become better biology students.
Mr. McCabe has inspired me to become a pediatrician because biology is fun and I want to make biology my whole life because it's fun.
It really actually made me want to go more into a science major, try focusing more on the sciences so that we can do things that will help the environment so that we're not as much of an impact and so that we can keep endangered species around longer.
Biology prepared me for college by showing me lifelong skills, new studying skills, like annotating and stuff.
Now, instead of me just being a lawyer, anything that dealt with history or English, I can be a pediatrician, I can be a biologist, I can be a pharmacist, and he's opened a lot of career options for me, and yeah.
Actually, yes. Actually, you convinced me to get into when we dissected the heart, that actually got me into or surgeon or something because I love dissecting things.
Oh, I think that biology has prepared me for my future career by helping me learn about the world around us and motivating me to discover new things and the experience of knowing that there's more things out there to be discovered.
Because biology is my favorite class because Mr. McCabe makes it so fun to learn and it's basically impossible to be bored in this class. And yeah.
I don't think I've ever felt this confident in science before.
Yeah. Or as a person.
I never loved biology until now.
I never even liked science until now.
I go home every day with something new to tell my parents and they're like, oh really, I didn't know that.
Like my mom, I'd be like, Mom, you know what I learned today in science? Mom, do you know what cells do? She'd be like, yeah. She'd be sitting there trying to get them. I'll be like, no. Like my mom said, did you know that they carry oxygen and then it turns into carbon dioxide? And they're like, yeah, I already knew that. Like, no, you didn't.
My favorite thing about biology, I'd have to say, is that it's interesting. I mean, the way Mr. McCabe teaches, he makes me want to learn. And that's what I like. I mean, I've never had the best teachers in the world to begin with when we're talking about science. But Mr. McCabe makes it so interesting. He makes it very fun. And I mean, he makes me want to learn.
Thank you for your consideration.